Hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to add an API to your development environment. Now, there's multiple ways you can do this. I'm gonna show you the way I'm doing it. What you need to do this is basic Java knowledge. You also need knowledge on how to use Forge. So let's get started. First off, if you haven't already, which I hope you have, go download Java. I'm going to be using IntelliJ Idea for this. Last, you need Minecraft Forge. And we're gonna be using the latest 1.10 version, which is this. To download the development package of Forge, you download this MDK file. Here's how it looks when you already have a finished setup. When the dev environment is already set up and working. So how do you set up the environment? First off, you unpack these files from the zip file you downloaded from the Forge site. Then you shift right click and open a command window. First off, you can run Gradle W tasks if you want to see the available tasks. First time you're doing it, it's gonna download the Gradle package that you need for it. This may take a while, so I'll be back when it's done. So there we go. Now that the download is complete, you can see all the tasks that Forge Gradle has to offer. I'm just gonna tell you what to type instead of going through what all of these do. What I like to do when I set up my development environment is setting up decomp workspace. So I want to set up the decompiled workspace. So what I want to do now is specifying what IDE I'm using. And in this case, it's IntelliJ Idea. And for that, I type just idea. I can run this now, but there's one extra thing you have to do if you're using IntelliJ, and that is gen IntelliJ runs. This is generating the files that is required for Minecraft to run in IntelliJ. So now that we have this, just press enter and it's gonna run. I'll be back when it's done. So now when the development setup is done, you can close this. And as you can see, it's all set up and done. So if I open this project now, we should see a hierarchy. If we open packages and a file. This is the basic file that follows Minecraft Forge. And just creating simple things like blocks and stuff is a lot of creation of other classes and initializing them and stuff. So now I'm gonna show you how to import an API. For this, I'm gonna use my own core mod, which is named TFI core. So I'm gonna open this window for project structure, and then I'm gonna go to modules. So here you can see all the libraries that are important. What we're gonna do is adding in jars and directories. I'm gonna go to my TFI core mod. So I'm gonna select the latest for 1.10. First off, I'm gonna select this, which is the mod itself. Then I'm gonna add a library type, and then go to build libs, and then select sources. Add that, make sure the name is correct, and then press OK. Now I'm gonna save. And then I should be able to run something like TFI blocks dot add block. And then I have to put in a block class here. This is something you shouldn't do, but I'm just gonna do it to show you how to use the API. So public static block import net.minecraft block equals new block. And then this is going to want some values. I'm just gonna do that. It wants a material, so material cake, and then map color blue. And then I'm just gonna type block here. That works. This is not working though, since I'm calling it from inside here. That should be a block without a texture, so I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna edit configurations, look for this, JRE, and I'm gonna open and select the 64-bit version of Java, the latest one I have. Mine is a bit old. And so it looks like this. Keep in mind it should say program files and not program files, and then x86 within parentheses. So having that, you should probably add in an argument to increase the amount of RAM you're going to be using. So how you do that is selecting the window with VM options, and then typing -xmx 248 M and -xms 248 M. Simple as that. You can also, if you want to, type 2G, which means basically 2 gigabytes of RAM. This works too though. So when you're done with this, you press OK, and then you should be able to run the client. So there it started. And you should be able to create a world like normal. So I completely forgot that you had to do one thing before. This is easy though. You just, after this, you set dot and then set registry name. And then you set your mod ID, which you can see up here is just your, you just type this and it's gonna put in the string automatically. And then the name of the item, which is lock. It's good enough. So that should be it, I suppose. So opening up our world again. And then we do /give. Can't do that still because So player 61, and then example mod block. And here you have your block. Doesn't have any textures or data, but that is just because it's missing the JSON files. So that is how you add your first block using the TFI core API. Setting the username is simple. You just go into here, then you type -- username equals dev user or whatever you want. You apply, and then you press play, and you should log in as dev user. See down here? It says dev user now, instead of player random number. So I hope you learned something from this, and good luck with your modding. Bye.